I have seen a lot of people work for so many years. I mean, they had a proper job for 30 years, 35 years, only to retire and wait for their children to send money before they can feed. Even aside that, some people even know they just have to wait, do menial jobs, cleaning. Not that they didn't have work while they were younger, but they didn't invest right. They didn't make that decision, or probably they didn't even have the right information. And also, we know that in this present economy, with inflation going up every time, like inflation is just going up, you know that one stream of income doesn't cut it anymore. You have to sit down and think, how do I strategize? How do I make more money without stress? I mean, you are getting extra source of income without lifting your finger or even without disturbing your current career or your present lifestyle. I'll welcome you once again to our channel. This is Salesville Properties channel, and my name is Ojelabi Ayomide. I'm your dignified realtor from Salesville Properties. And today I'll be talking about a very, very particular product, which is Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort. This is not just a product because we just want to sell. We are trying to provide solution. In fact, this is an innovation to provide solution to a lot of people looking for extra means of income, or to also give people solution to, you don't need to wait for your, you don't need to use your children as you don't need to use your children as a retirement plan. You don't have to wait for pension. You know how pension can be. You can imagine you have to wait, which you don't even know when it will come in. So that's why this is very important. Real estate is more than just buying land. It's more than just buying house. There's a lot you can do, and there's a lot you can benefit from investing. And that's why this is very important. So if you know you want to make wealth, you want to build wealth, I mean, you want to build tangible wealth, then you should be on this video right now, and also share with your friends and family. Ensure that as many as possible join us live this morning. So wheresoever you are, I greet every one of you. So Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort is a farm innovation whereby we plant for you, like we plant coconuts for you. And the good thing, yes, we are not just planting for you, own the farm. You own the land. You know, the traditional real estate, you buy land, you keep it. After some years, it would have appreciated. Then you sell it. It would have, probably you bought the land for 3 million naira. Then in the next 10 years, you are selling it for 300 million, depending on the location and how much development have gotten to that area. But you can imagine buying land now, and you don't even have to wait till 10 years after to begin to reap from that investment. I'm talking about an investment that in 5 years, without selling your land, you can be earning 6 to 12 million naira on a yearly basis, and you can even scale it up to 60 to 120 million naira. Yes, I will explain how you can do that. And that's the reason why I'm here today. So Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort is located at Obafemi Owode in Ogun State. And here's how it works. We sell land to you with coconuts. Yes, we sell land to you with coconut trees. So if you are getting 1 acre of land in Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort, you get that 1 acre with 60 coconut trees. Guaranteed 60 coconut trees. And if you wonder, oh, I said 6 to 12 million naira. Yes, when you buy this 1 acre, 5 acres, 10 acres, that's why I said it, depending on how much you can choose how much you want to earn. Actually, the minimum is 6 to 12 million naira based on our calculation. And on this video, I will explain how we arrived at that figure. We are not doing acadabra. It's not magic. Yes, we did our survey, we did our market survey, and we're able to come up with that, because we don't want at the end of your investment, when it begins to mature, begin to tell you stories. No, it is guaranteed. That's the minimum you can get on an acre in Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort is 6 to 12 million naira. And if you agree with me, coconut is of very high demand right now, both in Nigeria, that's locally and internationally. If you talk about coconuts, we have the coconut water, we have the husk, we have the white, and we have the shell. Every part of a coconut is very important. Even the tree itself is used for the processing of wood, paper, and a lot of that. So in terms of byproduct, coconut is very, very high in demand. You don't go to a beach today and don't expect to be served a coconut water. You know that. Yes. Some of our creams, some of our hair products are all produced from this same coconut. So the demand is very high. In fact, the market demand for coconuts now is about 30 billion naira. Yes, in demand right now. And that demand, we don't have enough supply for it in Nigeria. And because of this, we do import coconut from other neighboring countries like Ghana, Ivory Coast. But what if you can begin to make provision for that same coconut in our country? When we have fertile soil, why do we have to import? And that's where you come in as an investor. And this coconut is so good that the business is so good that it can produce fruit up to 60 years. So your investment can even outlive you depending on your age. Imagine you are 40 years now. It means you are going to earn for the rest of your life, and even your children will still keep earning from it. So this is a fantastic investment opportunity for anyone looking for an investment to diversify. So I know probably you own a land in Lagos or wherever in Nigeria. You own a property that's maybe a rental property, but I'll tell you, you should still invest right here. Why wait for years when you can, invest in this agricultural business, and on a yearly basis you are earning 6 to 12 million naira on 1 acre. If you decide to get 10 acres, it means you'll be getting 60 to 120 million naira on a yearly basis. So this is a good one, and I'll tell you, this is a fantastic one. And this investment that we are talking about, this coconut farm, we have flexible payment plan for you. You don't even need to break the bank to get started. An acre right now is selling for 5 million naira. Yes, and we have a 6-month payment plan, which I will tell you, it gives you the opportunity to spread your payments conveniently. With 1 million naira down payment, you can get started, and like I said, spread your payments up to 6 months. This property is free from government acquisition, it's free from government encumbrances and omonile wala. Currently we have the deed of assignment, and we also have the registered survey. And guess what, we are working on the COV already, because it's a massive, we have over about 1,000 acres here. So you can see that, and we are trying to ensure that everything that we are doing is secure. It's a long-term thing. We cannot just say, oh, bring your money, let's farm for you, and in the next 20 years government come and all that. So we are putting everything in place. We've thought of anything that could affect this investment, and we have decided to mitigate against it. So if there's anything at all that could affect it, we have put it into consideration. We've also partnered with insurance company to ensure that your investment too is secured. In case of any god factor or whatever, the insurance company will cover that for you. So I see no reason why anyone wouldn't want to invest in Adaba coconut farm and resort. So let's talk about the projections. 6 to 12 million naira yearly. How do you arrive at that? Okay, when we did our market survey towards the end of last year, because we actually brought this to the market last year November. So we did our market survey, and we noticed that people that are selling in a retail shop, they are selling coconut for 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 in some supermarkets. But because we are selling from the farm, we won't be able to sell at that price. So we are selling, okay, since we are selling in bulk, we'll be selling for 500 naira to 1,000 naira per coconut. And let me tell you this, on every acre of land, you're expecting 60 coconut trees to be planted. And every tree is expected to produce a minimum of 200 coconut fruits. 200 coconut fruits. So let's imagine we are selling a coconut for 500. So multiply it by 200. That will give you 1,000. So multiply 1,000 by 60 coconut trees. That will give you 6 million naira. That's 6 million naira. So imagine the price goes up to 1,000. The same calculation still applies. Multiply 1,000 by 200 coconuts on one tree. Then you know that you are getting, that's how much? That's 2,000 coconuts. Multiply it by 60 trees. That's 12 million naira. So you can see that we didn't just call projections. We are not just calling numbers here. We have done our calculation that, if Even if it's so bad business, like okay, the price falls, the minimum you will get is 6 million naira on 1 acre. Then if price is very good, the market is doing very well, you will get 12 million naira. And let me tell you, with the rate of inflation, the way it's going up every day, you can see that there might even be a time that you even earn more than 12 million naira. So this is a good opportunity for anyone looking to diversify, or even if you have not invested in real estate before. And I understand that a lot of people are afraid that okay, what if I don't get my money? What if at the end of the day these people run away? No, we are trusted. We have done this, we have track record of delivery. Yes, this is a product by Casfield Integrated Service Limited. We have the niche farm district that we have also we've gotten the file number. That's the COO file number for. We're already planting there. We are planting yam currently on the farm right now. So you don't need to panic. And aside that, we have other real estate products. Yes, in terms of building, in terms of land that we have sold and we've allocated, we have delivered. So there is nothing for you to be afraid of. And that's the reason why we have also partnered with an insurance company to ensure that your investment is safe and secure. And as we know, or probably you don't know before, coconut doesn't grow within a year. So you have to wait for 4 to 5 years for it to mature, germinate, then we begin to sell. We are the one that will take care of from land preparation, planting, your cultivation processes to harvesting and selling. We take care of everything for you. So you don't need to stress about anything. Your own is to invest today. Whenever you as soon as you show interest, you say, oh, send me the subscription form. On that same subscription form, there is a place where you are going to enter your account details. That is the account details that your money will be transferred to every year. So this is not hanky panky. We are very straightforward company, and a lot of people can testify to that. A lot of people can testify to that. Currently, we have started clearing the farm. In fact, we started the nursery because we started the nursery at Niche Farm District in Epe here because we have a farm there. Although it's sold out, we've closed sales for that one right now. But Adaba Coconut Farm is the real thing right now. Yes, farming, agriculture, this is something that forever, yes, most likely forever, this is going to feed you. You don't need to wait for your, imagine you stop working, but on a yearly basis you are getting 12 million naira. It sorts most of your financial burden. You have nothing to worry about. Or even while you are working now, you have other sources of income to take care of other aspects of your life that you need more funds for. So I would tell you that as a smart investor, what you should do now is to just dial the number shown on your screen. The flyers, the payment plan, everything is going to be on this video. And if you are new here, this is Salesville Properties channel. This is a real estate sales and marketing firm, and we have been in this industry for almost a decade now. So if you are looking for a broker to trust, this is where you should be. And I'll tell you, one of the products that you shouldn't miss out of is Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort. We've sold over 200 acres already. Yes, we've sold over 200 acres already, and it is still fast selling. I'll tell you, if I want to advise you now, from me now, don't buy 1 acre, don't buy five. Let the minimum you are buying be at least 10 acres, because that's where the real money, like you can see, imagine you are getting 60 to 120 million naira every year. That's massive without having to lift your finger. You know how much work you have to do by yourself. If you say you want, oh, I want to do business, I want to do this. You know how much work you need to put into it to get that kind of profit. But we are telling you now that you don't even need to do anything. Just key into Adaba Coconut Farm. The farm is forever yours. The land is forever yours. And if probably you say, okay, you don't want to do it, you want to sell your land, you can sell it because it is your own. Yes, you can sell it. So for management and everything, by the time it begins to mature, the management take 30%, you take 70%. And this is good because from now till the time of germination, the time of maturation, all farm processes, everything, we do it with our money. So this cannot fail. It cannot fail. Because if it fails, we are the losing end, because our own profit is in the future. Because what you are paying for now, there are a lot of things that we are using our own money to do with the hope that, okay, by the time it matures, by the time we start selling the coconut, we get our own share while you get your share. So this cannot fail. And if you want to book an inspection, you are free to do so. Just call the number. It is boldly stated on the screen there. Call that number to book an inspection today. This is Adaba Coconut Farm and Resort, and I tell you, this is one of the best investments you can do for yourself right now, whether you are in Nigeria or in diaspora. Distance is not a barrier. So call the number shown on your screen to book inspection today. Like I said, this is Salesville Properties channel. If you are here for the first time, subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and follow us across all social media handles. We have other investment options that we would like to, you when you